Hello everybody, this is Zigzag Dog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are back midweek for some midweek long war today. And I'm hoping, I'm planning, I'm going to do everything it takes to make this the conclusion to the alien base assault today. I'm expecting that to happen today. I think at the most we're looking at 20-ish enemies remaining. I think the total, the last time I remember looking, it was we were sitting around 33 with 51 to 54 total enemies able to be on this mission. So that leaves us in that 20-ish range. And we'll go see what we find today. We shall go see what we find today. Can't wait. And yeah, Nightmare, I specifically just chose not to bring the arc thrower, and I'll tell you why. I wanted to have the access to the chem grenades, which we've already used, and then also I have my engineer also carrying the upgraded side grenades, flashbangs, whatever you want to call them, for control, which I can't remember that if I even used those yet, but could very well be using them today. We'll find out. Hey, Jormelin, good to see you in here. So yeah, I agree. It'd be silly if we find an Ethereal and then can't capture what we need. We don't necessarily need a Sectoid commander. I think we've gotten fairly far that way as far as autopsies and whatnot. But yeah, the Ethereal's the one thing we really need. And we really did not have a convenient moment, if you want to look back early on in the battle, to have a chance to even try to capture a Muton Elite, which we could have used one of their weapons. So yeah, this just didn't seem like this was gonna be a, hey Trumpkin, I'm dreaming that we're gonna be successful today. Yeah, there's things that would help, but I just didn't look at this, especially my first time running through one of these missions, as looking at it as being a capture mission. Maybe now with a little experience under my belt, although I'm not done yet, maybe I can change that thinking. But for the first time through, I didn't want to be distracted by captures, and I don't even think in that the first room I would have even had an opportunity. So, yeah, I'm not regret. I won't feel any regret if we don't see an Ethereal. How about that? We still have to capture an Ethereal, and I remember reading somewhere. Yeah, the Ethereals are a challenge, but somewhere I read when we get the one ship we're waiting for to shoot down with our firestorms. You know, names escape me right when I need them the most, but you know, the big ship that we need to shoot down, that sometimes the last room can be a possibility for capturing an Ethereal, so we'll definitely have to go for it there. Okay, Jormelin, yeah, you didn't get too high for us. I can still work with 67. Low-key vibing isn't gonna knock me off. Yeah, the Overseer. That's the one I was thinking. The Overseer. Thanks, Nightmare. I knew you'd come through. Sometimes it comes to me before you, but today it was out there. I'm focused on what's happening today. M. Davis, welcome in here, my friend. Welcome in here. There you go, M. Davis, you balanced it back out with a nice low vibe of 18%. We like around here, for some reason, low vibes. Captain Timo, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, tell me what you want, what you really want. And I haven't found what I'm looking for. Yeah, very good. Yeah, we definitely need to find a way to get the Ethereal at some point. Glacier, how the heck you doing? Good to see you in here. So we're getting a good crowd for our hopeful successful conclusion to our alien base assault today, and it looks like it's the top of the hour. So why don't we just pop on over there and get going? Now my game has panned, so we'll have to pan back, but let's get you out there. Because anytime I go off to my other screen, this game pans. So let's just cycle to another soldier and it'll pan us all the way back to where we are. And there we go. This is where we left off. We're all ready to start a new turn. Everybody, I think, has 2 actions and whatnot. We're up here. We're hearing sound cues, you know, somewhere below down here. Not sure what it is, because I remember last time we were hearing a sound cue and then it felt like we were hearing floaters. So I don't know if we're going to find the floaters or when we make contact, or if there's going to be something else before the floaters. So it's unclear, but we're going to move forward today. In fact, my first move is going to move us forward. How about that? Dun, dun, dun! Dramatics to the beginning of the mission for today. So there you go. In fact, oh, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to move a plasma nova gun right up here. He'll still be able to suppress just in case we see anything nasty and need to lower the count of what's active out there. So, Freaky Friendly, take the first move. I'm unclear if people will have sight back here. So, I got 4 spots up close where we have a chance to see something. And those are the spots I'm going to take first. So, let's do it.
That's affirmative. Enemy spot.
Ah! Oh, that's not floaters. It's... Whoa! A frisky little drone hollow targeted us. My god, itchy trigger finger drone. So we have a single mechtoid. It looked like it had about 4-ish. Well, we can find out for sure. Yeah, 4 sectoids and a drone and a mechtoid. So there we go, pot of 6. What seems to be the normal amount. Generally, I guess the pod sizes are averaging 6, more or less, on every pod we've activated. Yeah, at least it wasn't the mechtoid who fired. Yeah, they have a tendency of liking to go Overwatch instead of shooting on activation. But yeah, there's no reason why it couldn't have. It would have made setting up for it a lot easier, but they like to try and make that more difficult for us by shooting. So I do have a way to suppress it and get rid of the eyeball, but at the same time, I can move people up to the front, kind of like you. And I wonder, can you see that thing if I took you wide? No, it looks like these things cover my line of sight, and I don't know if I see it here. Maybe if I can, that thing's covering the line of sight. Do I see it from here? Yes, I do. Okay, so Rickroll, this is your spot, because you'll be able to take the first shot on the thing, and I don't think you're going to be activating its Overwatch. No, we're right at the edge of our sight lines. Right at the edge of sight lines. Now here, I'm going to get the other suppressor up here, although the problem with Ellen is she won't be able to shoot right away. Yeah, Rick has commands too, so he could always take a shot.
What's up, Doc?
Do a, you know, hollow target, and then somebody else could get a benefit of a command for a shot. So I don't have to use 2 shots with him. And Lord knows I should use a command sometime, or else he's not much of a commander, right? I guess you could argue that. Yeah, commander isn't big on commanding. Commander's like, well, what should we do, guys? What should we do? What do you want to do? Commander has that laid-back approach. I guess you can call it. Okay, let's... Yeah, I know even though you're not going to be active for me this turn, Ellen Ripley. Or maybe what I do is I bring you wide. Since you're not going to be able to suppress this turn anyway... that's going to be with your extra limited squad sight. You'll be able to still cover a fair amount of the map. And even though the ring of visibility says you don't see them, it doesn't take into account your little extra squad sight you have. So you probably would see them right here. And then that would mean I could get someone extra up there, potentially, to shoot. Not that I have any big-time shooters to get up there. Well, unless we're talking about a mech. So That would be a way to play it. But then if I decided I needed, you know, to put our special coverage out here, yeah, I'm going to send you out here because I could always bring Karma Sutra over here to do the telekinetic shield if I felt it necessary, depending on how our early shots go. So yeah, well, let's do this. I can fit potentially more shooters because like I said, I'm not sold that these cover. Well, yeah, they let us see. They let us see the drone. It says because it's flying. It's not all the way on the ground. So yeah, I just don't know if our. We'll see. I'm just talking about what I don't know, so let's go find out. Let's go find out. Yeah, we're out of range of that thing, no matter where. So we're not going to be running Overwatch right here.
Ooh, I like that.
Famous last words as we go running. Nice. That's not the kind of thing you want to find out just a little too late. Yeah, let's see if EcoBot has a shot. Oh, it says we do. Okay. That's good. You aren't going to see a thing, but what I may look at doing for upcoming shots. I wonder how high you would get with flight. I don't think flight gets us very high. And it doesn't. See, we're so high on this pinnacle here that it doesn't get us to fly very much. But we might as well. It gives us a pretty clean shot right down the center. So let's just go right here. And then you can steady. It's no different than if I moved you up to get a shot somewhere. So we'll use our flight and you'll be available next turn. And then howdy doody, I could get you up here. It's not the most powerful weapon. Let's see if Kibo can see from anywhere. Oh, Kibo can see from here. You can see from there. So Kibo, you'll be my shooter that I bring up here. Or I can bring you... because you don't need cover. I could bring you here. Yeah, you'd need to be here to see the guy. Okay, so I could actually move you there because it's only your first step into his line of sight and you can be there, and then I still got that spot open for somebody else. So let's give it a go. That's one extra potentially powerful shot we would have on the mech. There we go. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Shakti rockets, I'm probably not going to give you the spot. First of all, you don't have much of a weapon. I think I'm going to just bring you here to steady a rocket in case something else decides. Since we have experience with other pods joining the fracas, we're just going to come here and steady your rocket. Our final and last rocket, just in case we end up needing it. And Lucian, I'll kind of keep you there. See, you have that limit, extra squads I saw. It's unclear whether you'd be able to see the Mechtoid or not. Well, let's find out. Okay, you do. With your extra squad sight, you do get the benefit of being able to see him. And so I guess I'll just bring you up here, howdy doody. Because you can shoot if we need it. Well, we'll wait and see. If we need you, we'll move you up. Otherwise, we'll see. Maybe you can benefit somewhere else with your flashbangs, your chem grenades coming up, depending on what we find out today. Okay, so let's do this. A Rickroll. Take your first shot against the Mechtoid. It'll be a first half of a hit and run. And we'll save the command in case a heavy hitting shooter. You'll get it hollow targeted for everybody. 100% chance to hit. This is going to be a hit and hollow. Nice start. Low damage. Nice start. So I might just double tap with you. Because Lord knows it's going to be two 100% shots, and that will get the thing shredded for everybody else. I then have 2 shots here. I have 1 shot there. And I have 2 shots here. I think we're taking it down. So I don't think I'm going to need suppression this turn. I can only see the drone, so it is what it is. Let's get the thing shredded so all the other shots we take now will do extra damage. You got it. Okay, he is shredded now, so... Oh, you didn't get double tap? Oh, that's because you moved. Forget double tap. Oh, and you moved too, so you're only gonna get 1 shot. You have hit and run, on the other hand. You'll get 2. And you'll get a single. So, there. Now I'm counting my shots properly. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more shots, and potentially a commanded 5th. So that's the way we're going to play it. So why don't EcoBot? We'll save you in case some other people hit, because you'll get Executioner shot to help your aim and crit chance. So Kibo, you know, guess what you're shooting? Rapid fire. 2 shots at 98. How often do you see rapid fire? 2 shots at 98%. Not very often, but we got it. Let's do it. Hit hard. 12. And 13. Yeah, we aren't going to need all our shots. So Rickroll, hang on. You might just Overwatch. Imagine a double miss. Yeah, talk about the massive getting XCom that would have been. That would have been an instant short to show what. Not that there aren't enough of those videos out there, but now we can finish him off, and I think EcoBot can just take care of that. And so the big threat, now we still have enemies out there. Sectoid's gonna hurt still. Hey OAP Gaming, how you doing? I don't know if you got to see it, but we just killed a Mechtoid. That's what was over the rise coming up, which means we've been hearing floaters still, so there's still a pot of floaters. And this being an ABA, I would imagine they're heavy floaters, because that's all we've faced floater-wise so far is heavy floaters. So that's going to be my best guess. Why don't we do this? Lucian? It's a flying target, so this will be your only shot, but you should take care of it. And now we see nothing. And we know there's 4 sectoids out there that are active. So, why don't you Overwatch? And I think that's about... Oh. You get a second action. Well, that was a flying drone, I think. So I don't know why a hit and run triggered for you, but... I'm not going to complain. If the game wants to work in our favor for a change, I'm cool with it. So that means we can Overwatch with you also. Karma Sutra, I don't feel... And then I can also bring you up now to Overwatch.
You keep coming, I'll keep...
We'll keep Karma Sutra back here. I don't feel a need to run protection. Yeah, sectoids can injure us. They can hit, they can hurt. But compared to some of the other enemies, I'm fine right now. So stay safe. Rickroll, Overwatch. Let's see if they're frisky. There's one. No, it's a miss. When you get these views right behind, you can tell. I love that part of the game. You can tell if they're missing. Oh, good hit. We almost killed it. Okay, we overkilled it now. Any other take? Okay, they used all our Overwatch. What are they going to do? Lucian, 63%. He just got hit for 5. So I told you, they could still hurt. It's another one coming. And we still got the floaters out there. So we took damage, but I still have still have our spray mist, I think, that I've never quite used yet. So we could get now 2 of you. That's pretty much. Oh, and then I got a single health right there. So we could do a group heal at the end of this sectoid run before we go into the last room. And then Karma Suture still has 2 medkits there. So yeah, we're getting on the low side, but we don't have as many things to face right now. I'm kind of thinking, let me get over to my snipers. Whoops. It's always hard to click on my sniper when they're flying to me. There we go. 91% shot. You know what? Let's make that 100%. Rick roll, could you oblige? Oh, you don't have, you can't see him? Okay, you could see him here. Of course, then maybe you can get flanked. So can you see him from here? Yeah, that's the same kind of cover you got right now, and you can holo target. Well, I guess I have someone else who can holo target too. Can you see him? Oh, no. Take it back. Rick, I need you to holo target. We'll make that a 100% shot. Oh, okay. So much for Emo getting the shot. The 100% shot. We did the tried and true. All you need to do is hollow, and then we get the kill. Okay, so you're now able to shoot, so you'll be overwatching. So we've got, what, 3 more? No, 2 more. Oh, we only have 2 more. So... I think they'd be hard-pressed to run out here and flank us if I start getting ready to move forward, because these are full covers that I can't quite make in a blue move. So maybe I come over here to Overwatch.
I'm all over it.
I hope that's not taking an unnecessary risk. We'll Overwatch here.
Safety's off.
Ecobot. Do I want to move my mechs just a tad farther forward? Oh, and we ruined, we kind of took care of that cover there that it used to be behind. So why don't I step my mechs up also? Just a step. So when we need to rush forward, we'll be in position. Oh! That step was golden. Oh, I'm glad we didn't take one more step either. Are we considered having a shot now for our sniper? Oh, sure as hell do. Then we'll be down to 1. That's one screaming a little sectoid. Why don't, well, if they're all on Overwatch though, maybe that's a little risky. But we could have a nice group heal if I bring Kibo down in this direction to see if we spot the other one. Oh, so the other one has already fled the room. The other one has already fled the room. Okay. So let's try the same thing with you. Get you ready to move forward. Potentially. Howdy doody. Let me get you ready on this side. We'll get you, even though you need to get healed. We may end up, well, I'll tell you what, I'll keep you over on this side near there. And the only other one that needs it is you're missing just 1 hit point. That's really not that big a deal. So you two have significant... You two could be healed 100% with the mist if I decide I need to do that. So let's keep you moving forward on this side. And see if that sectoid returns to us. I'm going to one for all and reload, so you have more than just 3 shots.
I'm on my way.
Karma Sutra, I'm gonna bring you there and hunker. We're gonna steady. We're gonna Overwatch with you. I'm gonna reload you.
Oh yeah.
Because if one comes in... Yeah, I was gonna say, if one comes in, I don't expect it to get far. He may run away. Yeah. He just ran away. He just ran away. So the question is... There's another pot of floaters out there. How safe is it for me to run forward? Good question, huh? How safe is it for me to run forward? Maybe I run here. I kind of get the sense that he ran behind the power source. Can we see the power source at this distance? I don't know. I'm sensing that the floaters aren't there. I could be totally wrong, and we're about to find out. I may run backwards if we find it, throwing smoke, especially if they're heavy floaters. But I'm gonna do this just to try to get that loose end out of the way. Elvis has left the building. Oh, we found it. Oh, and it's flanked, but I didn't step enough to the side to flank it. I wonder if I got somebody else who will be able to shoot him. What do you think, Emo? Yeah, we got the flank. Okay, so we cleaned out the pod officially. Okay. Okay. So, I say come here, reload. Yeah, we come down, you come down here. It'd be nice to be able to reload you, but you don't have the mobility, so we'll just have... Oh, I can get you ready for suppression right there. Yeah, well, let's try that. Ecobot there. It's a double move. Doesn't seem like the floaters are that close, but local smoke will be a fly-in if they are.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Okay. And then, yeah, I'll bring you here.
Go! Go! Go!
You have to be very careful moving up to that door. And so, yeah, this is one massive wall, so it's not like if there are floaters out there, they can fly off here and somehow see us and flank us. So, howdy doody, let's get you a little closer.
Yes!
Because they are susceptible to chem.
Je tiens ma position à couvert. Vigilance.
And Karma Suture. Now, as far as a rocket goes, maybe I bring a rocket here. Steady it, just in case. Because you got Javelin. If a clump of heavy floaters come charging through that... Howdy doody! Good to see ya! Your guy's sitting right over here. We just moved him forward. Yeah, let's steady the rocket. And Karma Suture can't cover everybody with protection here. I'll tell you what I will do is Heinz El Montaraz, let's bring you towards center also. I guess in a way I don't want to group everybody up too much, but I'm going to reload you this turn because they throw grenades if it is heavy floaters. I think what I'll do is land you next turn and just bring you up here steadying. And maybe they're even farther back in there and we're just hearing them. And we're going to have to get up to the door anyway. I guess we'll figure that out soon enough. I guess we'll figure that out. So Karma Suture, I'm going to bring you to the edge. still have 3 smokes. So maybe I should stay in the center for now. Start out with smokes, and then if it turns out we need, you know, telekinetic field, we'll just have to get you closer. Sounds like Servando is knocking on the door here. Good to see you, Servando.
The dogs are coming.
Okay, the doctor is still alive too, with all his health. Somehow. We are doing it. Let's just hunker you so we can count on you throwing the smoke. We hear him all right. Nah, yeah, not for long. Not for long. Huh. Who has the closest motion tracker? You. So maybe what I do is I bring Rickroll here. We pop it and see if they're close to the doorway. And they're not. And I run up to here without looking through said doorway and see if they feel close there. And they don't. Okay. Interesting. Hey, in lieu of a trouser change, yeah. Hey, those dirty trousers had that extra med kit. Very good, very good. Well, it looks like we're going to be working our way forwards. I don't want to go peek around this turn. Not quite. So next turn, I would consider that a little of a peek around, because what do we got out here? Yeah, we got a raised platform. Yeah, but there's the thing is, so on this side you can have an angle, and I think the same thing on this side. Yeah, there's an open area right there, I'm pretty sure. So if I bring people to these angles, it's because I think if they were a ground soldier, I wouldn't have to worry about that so much. But seeing line of sight at a distance through there, I'm a little nervous about double moving, of all things, that far. So maybe what I do, I just bring you this far, and then next, and hide you behind. So at least, well, it doesn't matter for you either, but at least this way you'd be able to hunker down, because that's half cover. So, yeah, I bring Kibo here. Okay. And why don't I spread out with Will to Kill in the center? I'm just making an assumption that these guys... Oh, you know what I could do? Let's take another turn and use the healing on these guys. Do I think I'm going to need it? 20 health. If it's heavy floaters, if we take a couple hits from one, I'm going to want that health. Yeah, so instead, come here, and then I'll heal. We'll try that. The only other person that needs a heal is 1 tick of health, so that's no big loss. And I think that's the way we're going to play it. That way I get everybody healed. I get to heal more than one. And I think you'll be missing, because I think it heals 5. Restorative miss heals around 5-ish. So yeah, why don't we do that? It kind of plays with moving forward too and trying to be efficient.
Ooh, I like that.
Notice I say trying to be. And then what I can do is I can have Ecobot. We'll have our mechs provide that cover we're missing as we try moving forward. And then Karma Suture, you're gonna, you might be able to double move there. That's where I want to be able to double move you, and then you can cover the field with your smoke. And then also, we said, Emo, let's come down. Yeah, well, I can even fly you there and then turn off the fuel, and you'll be right where I want you. And then it gives us a chance to reload, and you'll have a high ground. Well, they're floaters, so not necessarily. You'll just stay there.
I got an idea. Let's
We are gonna one for all,
Mettez-vous à couvert ici.
and then heal. And that gets us, I feel a lot more comfortable with potential heavy floaters out there. You're then going to come over here.
Roger, mate.
And we're just going... I want Kibo next. Game, you're supposed to read my mind and know what I want. We're just going to one for all. We're not going to Overwatch, so the cover remains. I am going to reload here, now that I have the chance. Karma Sutra, oh, you can't. So we'll have to come here first. I think you have Bombard so you can reach stuff. Yeah, you do. So you should still be okay. I was just thinking if I choose I want telekinetic field, that would be better.
I want to get closer to embrace their pain.
Ah, the closer position, of course. And then... yeah, the mechtoids right now are rectoids all over the place. The rectoids at the beginning and the rectoids here. We've killed every mechtoid we've encountered, and I'm only hearing floaters now, and I think beyond that... 39, and that's another 6. That's up to 45. If that's a pot of 6, assuming. And if there's another pot of 6, that's 51. So that could be the map. We may only have 51, not the 54. That can happen. I don't know. But if there's smaller pods, then we can get up to 54, or if the command pod can be bigger than 6, they could find a way to get up to 54. We better not have more than 6 heavy floaters. 6 heavy floaters in a pod is not something I'm looking forward to. No. 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 We didn't do it yet. We ended on this little hill right here, ready to move forward. We had a sound cue that played quietly, and then it was followed by floaters. So I made a guess that it's either the floaters themselves there, or there's something else here, which it was, and the floaters are behind that. And then whatever the command pod is, I've heard no noise. So, 'tis what it is. I guess I'll bring my Rocketeer center steadied. How mobile he is with only 1 rocket left. Because I will use that rocket on a grouped bunch of heavy floaters, if necessary. Yeah, so, enemies, potentially 2 pods of 6. Potentially. There could be... because 2 pods of 6 gets us to 51, and the mission carries 51 to 54. So I'm guessing that's what we're looking at, 2 pods of 6. Because that's what we've been seeing so far. That's my best guess. Obviously, the game won't necessarily follow the rules. Right? The game doesn't follow the rules all the time. Okay, Kibo, I'm not having you Overwatch. I need you to stay with cover. For better or worse.
Что за чертовщина?
Okay, there's the floaters. So we heard that's how we heard it before. We heard a quiet sound cue off in this direction. I don't know how far back it goes, but we heard a quiet pod cue. And I'm thinking, should we take a peek with you? We saw something in that direction. Do we take a peek? Now the time to do it. I would have Ripley be able to double move and get in position if, you know, I have people that can double move suppressors to take this position.
Spokojnie, wszystko będzie w
Hey,
porządku.
Hope's End. Yeah, we need to see him sooner or later. And, you know, if I start taking these other positions, odds are we're going to see him anyway. So I might as well see him now. Or take the first chance to see him now. Oh, we found him. It's heavy floaters, all right. And oh boy, are they all... Oh! The heavy floaters have a friend. Surprise. Surprise. So it's 5, not 6 heavy floaters, but 5. They're pretty far back. Hello. Yes. This is what I may choose to do. I may retreat, my soldiers. I may do a little retreating in an effort to try and have the heavy floaters have to funnel through a single door. You know what I'm saying? That almost sounds intriguing to me. I could have my mechtoids kind of off to the side, so they're mostly off in that direction back there. So I don't necessarily want anybody over here as they approach to be shot at. I want us more out of sight, so they got to come up to or through the door to find us, rather than trying to battle them out and potentially come at us en masse. You know? Because 5 of those guys, with only 2 suppressors to lock 2 of them down, that leaves 3 able to just run at us, throw grenades, do whatever they want to do, take high percentage shots because they're flying. Whereas I mean, obviously I'm not running away, because they're pretty far back. It'll take them a turn or 2 to get through the door. I got a sniper here. I feel like that might be the way to play it. So this is what we're gonna do. You are gonna come back here. Or maybe I keep the plasma nova gun. That's my close guy, since you don't have much range. I bring Ripley back here. Karma Suture, guess what? You're coming back up here.
Oh, joy!
Yeah, very, very joyous. You know, my Rocketeer might as well come back up here now too. I'll steady you here, then I'll steady you back here next turn. That way, that'll be a tempting target. Now, I do have to remember to shoot at the, shoot at the chrysalid. let's not forget that part. So you'll still have a single shot there, and then you can take up a position there. I mean, Kibo moving this way, I can leave you with a shot. We'll have a hit and run shot. So yeah, we'll still have enough shots. So you won't be able to move and shoot anyway. Let's keep you right here. You have long distance suppression, and there's nothing to block that view now. So let's bring Ellen Ripley here. I'll move you last, and if I need the extra shot, I can move you here. If not, I'm bringing you in the proper position. And then Heinz El Montaraz, we bring you back here. You'd potentially be in range to run up with a chem grenade or throw a flashbang, whatever we might need to semi-subdue them. But once again, I won't move you back till after we take shots. I can get him hollow targeted with you. And that's what we'll do. Okay, so will to kill. Let's bring you off this way. Yeah, I kind of want to split up the team. So, because they're heavy floaters. They have grenades. So let's provide a less tempting target for when they come in. Just sitting way over here on Overwatch, and you'll. Although this turn you're going to be shooting.
Je m'en charge, commandant.
Let's try this. It's 85. Let's make it 95. I'll like that even better. Yeah, we're gonna have it taken care of. In fact, you have double tap. It's not gonna allow you to reload anyway, so I might as well have you take the second shot. And that's done. Now for a turn, I'm gonna have a couple people over here, but I don't think the floaters can get here that fast. And then Rickroll, we can move you farther back. Because you have limited squad sight stuff. Now Ecobot, you can come all the way over here. You're gonna steady. I'll have to decide, because I don't think they'll get there. Maybe next turn I overwatch you. Maybe next turn I overwatch you. Ebo, we'll bring you here in that effort to keep us spread out a tiny, tiny bit. I don't know if that's spread out enough, though. Howdy Doody, we'll bring you back here. Because things will go really south if they eliminate some of these full cover positions by throwing grenades on us, you know, then it's full-on retreat. As they come through the door. But we could stay here in Overwatch. Kibo double moved. You can Overwatch. And let's see what happens. Okay, so they moved. I'd rather have 5 chrysalids right now. Be easier to handle than 5 heavy floaters, depending on how they approach us. Depending on how they approach us. So let's get up here and get that rocket ready. Rickroll. I'd like to pull you back. How do I want to do that? Guess I'm pulling you here. We do have a tempting grenade target right as we speak. So maybe Kibo, I think if I pull you back here, yeah, you'd still have shots over there, and then you're close enough if we need to do other things. You know what we'll do first? I'll throw a frickin' proximity mine right there. Although, will it defend? Now I won't, because what if it blows away part of that wall cover, forcing them to be able to have lines of sight through the wall? So maybe I put it here, although by then they may just be flying when they come in. So maybe we just not mess with that. Oh, let's bring you to the corner. They're heavy floaters. That makes me nervous. I'm gonna reload because we may need your suppression.
Armed and ready. I'm on it.
I'm gonna Overwatch.
Field commander.
Look out. Tanks armed to the nine.
Vigilance.
Karma Suture, stay down, because I need you alive to throw smoke. They're moving closer. There's one. Get it, get him hurt. Oh, come on, get him hurt. This is what I'm hoping. He landed. He looks low. That dude looks landed. Oh yeah, see, he's yellow. That silly boy landed. Let's go check out which kind this is. Oh, that's a lot of hit points. This might be a leader. Yeah, Air Cobra. This is more than likely the leader. Danger Zone, Tac Sense, Close Encounters, Sapper, Bombard, Heat Ammo, Repair Servos. This is a big boy. And I think I want to shred him first. Because didn't he have Hardened Target or something? Yeah, of course, he also has Tac Sense, too. So we need to overcome Tac Sense, because he sees a lot of us. And he's going to get extra defense from it. So we need to counter that with shredding. And the only shredding source I currently have, because we used all our shredder rockets, is right here. So, shred and hollow. There we go. It is a double tap. But I'm not going to use your shot. I'm going to use one here. Only 87. Wow. Look at that crit chance, though. Yeah, see? Look at that crit chance! Look at that crit chance! Holy smokers! I think I'm going to one for all. We've got 4 shots left. I'm not going to finagle a reload yet. Oh, could they please just do that? They're all back there huddled, these 4. Low fiber diet, yeah. Loader. There's still 4 left. I would ideally like them all to go, oh, what happened to the leader? Hey you, go take a look. And if they just do that one at a time, hey you, take a look. Then this is all of a sudden not as scary as it could be. You know? Yeah, one could hope. Let's one for all in Overwatch. To the suite. Stay down for potential smoke. Overwatch. Steady. Overwatch. Overwatch. Oh, we can't Overwatch with you. You're just done. So you may or may not have double tap for next turn. Let's get everybody else set. Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
No, we'll Overwatch.
Sure, leave it up to me to kill
I can't Overwatch you. Who else to go? Yeah, we'll Overwatch with you. Overwatch with you. Ooh, you used 2 shots already? Holy smokes. Yeah, we may have to reload you next turn. And that may be it. Yep, so we'll end our turn and see what happens this time. Nothing. They said Air Cobra went radio silent. What should we do? So maybe I'll reload one of the 2 of you. Maybe EcoBot and Overwatch everybody else. So steady weapon. That way maybe I get my reloads a little staggered.
Держу сектор. Come get some.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'll reload here.
I'm ready.
Get some.
There's gonna be a bunch of red flying in a
En
second.
vigilance.
And hunker. Okay, let's see what happens now. Camera, at least move away.
Vous avez entendu?
Oh! He stopped again in the same spot! Stopped again in the same spot. So, do you have double tap? It's available. So, I guess we're going to follow this formula of have you shoot. To shred. Now this guy is a sentry. Now sentries are dangerous too because they have covering fire, although he's not overwatching. And they also have mayhem, but I'm more concerned if they come in and overwatch somehow. And they also have Oh, covering fire. It doesn't say he has close combat stuff. It just says you can get reaction shots from close combat and or. Okay. Fire. Yeah, floaters, shit for brains. Yeah, you pretty much called it. That's why I decided, because you never know how their AI is going to work. There's another one. There's another particular. Thin men sometimes freak out when you, well, even sectoids do. If you break line of sight, they sometimes freak out. So that's why I chose to pull back, because I really do feel if we took the door position, they'd swarm us and throw grenades and suppress us and shoot us and do everything possible they could do. Whereas this way, they're hopefully less powerful, especially if they run at us this way. And there's that. Now once again, I'm not going to take the second shot because I've been choosing not to reload you, and at least this way you've got still 5 shots remaining. This time, we'll let our sniper try out a shot. She liked us. Emo liked the chance to take that shot. Okay. Okay, this time it's your turn. No, you still have 4. This time I'm going to reload you. We'll try rotating around our reloads as much as possible so we have decent ammo available. Should they not just do that dorky move again and actually come in and threaten us, we want as many shots available as possible. Oh yeah, we can't Overwatch with you. Let's get everybody else ready.
Let's do this.
You're reloaded, so that's good.
On Overwatch.
I'm gonna cut him up.
Okay, let's end our turn and see what happens. Well, floaters are kind of shit, so that makes sense that they have shit for brains, right? Does he get to shoot? Nope. They're doing the whole one at a time thing. One at a time thing. And after we take care of this guy, there's 2 left. Okay. Okay. Let's get the hollow. And, I mean, more importantly, the shred. We got crit. Forget the double tap. Kibo, you want a shot? Yeah, Kibo says don't let Will to kill get all the fun. Let me have a shot here and there. I'm trying to spread around the shots to people. I guess Ripley's been left out a little bit. Yeah, I'm able to play happy and light because they're making it possible for us. Yeah, we can't reload. Once again, that's a double tap thing that, so now we can Overwatch. We're reloaded. Cough, cough, can you get a kill? Yeah, but the moment let's maybe try and get you a shot when there's 1 left. You know what I mean? And watch you die as a result of wanting a kill. Remember that, Elena. I mean, Karma Suture. Remember that.
Hello!
Just think about, hey, Rainbow Monk, yeah, the grind continues, but you know, it's working. We got a pod of, well, we got the chrysalid easy, but a pod of 5. We backed off, and they've been coming through the door 1 at a time at us. So we chose not to take the doorway to fight them. We chose to back off, and they're just coming through single file 1 at a time, and we're murdering them. So that's how we're getting rid of a dangerous pod of 5 heavy floaters. So let's see if these last 2 play the same way.
Roger, I got my eyes on.
On Overwatch.
There's gonna be a bunch of red flying in a second.
Okay, you're I don't think, yeah, you can't, and that's the second half of your double tap that we never take.
Let's do this.
Okay, now we're done, so let's see if any more come through that door. Not this time. The smart ones haven't come through yet. The smart ones have not come through yet. So maybe maybe this is your turn to reload.
Overwatching.
Yeah, I don't. You got enough shots. I'm not reloading you.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Come get some freak bags.
Je suis sur mes gardes.
There's still 2 floaters left, so Karma Suture, you're staying safe. I'm gonna go one for all and reload you this turn. And then we're in pretty good shape. We'll do the steady weapon in case 2 come through the door at the same time.
И муха не пролетит.
And I'm gonna reload you this time.
I'm ready.
Since we're not in the middle of a double tap this time.
Time to fortify.
Let's see what happens. Oh, they're coming around the other direction at us.
N'avez rien entendu.
Good job. Some people getting some Overwatch shots that haven't been able to shoot him before. And he lands.
They're falling back.
Yeah, that you made up that retreat. You made that retreat decision just a little bit too late. Just a little bit too late. Karma Suture. I don't think this is wise for me to do because you have my med kits. But I will do one thing. No, because then you can't make it down there. Yeah, flyers. Why they? A lot of them they come through the door and land rather than fly. Well, that one flew through the door and paid the price. The other ones, he said, well, all the other ones landed. I'm gonna fly through, and then he got the same treatment. So it's not like the AI works that way. Like they're learning from each other. But Karma Suture, I'm gonna bring you this far, because then if the no floater comes through, I'll throw smoke there just to protect you, because I don't want to lose my only 2 med kits. And then it would leave me with 2 smokes. So let's bring you here. See, I do silly things when my viewers want me to. I mean, heck, I have Vic Buchanan that joined the Rangers in Wasteland 3 because that's what a viewer wanted. Of course, they sent out like 13 gift subs, but that's kind of what convinced me. But what can I say? I don't have the strength that I thought I had.
Got it. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Yeah, we'll keep Overwatch.
Come get some freak bags.
Je vous couvre. Pas de soucis de suite.
Here we go. Now the last floater may not come at us. The last one may not be stupid. Because remember that one floater we had that we saw the health bar, so we know he went halfway up the ship before he got, you know, his conviction back and then flew all the way back. That was the funniest thing to see. That was the funniest thing to see. But we're going to see here a couple turns before we start thinking about venturing forward. It would make life easier just to let them come to us.
Eyes peeled.
Let's face it.
Locked and loaded.
Got it covered.
I'm gonna cut him up.
Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone.
Here's a great doctor.
Oh, he's not very far away.
Je crois qu'on n'est pas tout seul dans le coin.
I really want you to, I want you to be able to throw a smoke or reach there and be able to hunker. I do not want, that's why I'm a little nervous about bringing you down, my friend. I guess we could do this and I just won't have Overwatch here
Exactly.
this turn. But I'll have suppression available should we need it. It's all because this is what the doctor wanted.
Yeah.
I probably don't need that rocket now. We're going to save it for the next pod, but we'll steady just because.
On Overwatch. Got it covered.
Got it covered.
You keep coming, I'll keep killing.
Nah, we're probably going to have to go hunt it out. Probably going to have to hunt it out. We're just going to do just one more round, and then we'll start moving. In fact, I'll do a couple reloads. The people that need reloads
Safety's off.
right there.
Let's do this.
Not you yet,
I'm on it.
because you're good. You're my one person that has Deadeye that good against floaters.
Lead is gonna fly and heads are gonna roll.
We'll reload here.
Munitions en place.
Oh, he's moving. We hear him at a different angle now, so I guess we'll go one more turn.
Действую. Eyes peeled, Commander. Got it. Roger that. Scanning.
Overwatch.
Look out. Tanks are...
Okay, everybody but our sniper is reloaded right now.
Scan en cours.
No, he just... It looks like he's going back and forth at a distance, so we're going to have to go forward. So, Rickroll, since you have lightning reflexes and there's a high probability that he'll be on Overwatch. Let's do it one step at a time. Yeah, and I'm still nervous about clumping us up for a grenade. You know, he could still throw a grenade. So, next turn, Rickroll. Yeah, you'll be able to at least get some vision over there. So we'll take that next move.
Сканирую. Overwatch. Aye, aye. Got it. Got it covered. You guys keep coming,
Je suis sur
I'll
mes
keep
gardes.
killing.
Come on, just charge us. Get it over with so I can move forward. Well, I'm moving forward anyway, so let's go see if we see him.
Вас понял.
So far, no. I do have a battle scanner, but I don't want to use it for a lone flyer. It's a little bit on the dangerous side.
Oh, yeah!
But we get a nice suppressor up there. And I'm going to get another suppressor up there.
Understood. Moving out.
Since there's only one, I'll cover the door with suppressors now.
Already there.
Now I can reload.
Back in.
Sure.
I think I'm okay doing this move forward since we aren't seeing them at the moment. I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. I'm counting on us being okay, because this way, if we take us one shot, it's not going to kill anybody other than maybe Karma Suture.
J'y vais. Je vous couvre. Je passe en vigilance.
The doctor is on his way.
Ясно. Буду начеку. I hope they're ready to get a gut full of slugs.
Okay. Now we're going to have some suppressors in full cover.
I'm on it.
No vision. Oh, I'm going to bring Rickroll here. If we see him, I may just pull back. We'll see. Because, you know, if he throws a grenade on this, it explodes and gives us hurt. You know what I'm saying? So...
Слушаюсь.
Okay.
Heading there now.
Affirmatif. Mettez-vous à couvert ici, en vigilance.
Yeah, I want to start working you up.
Location confirmed.
We do have to be afraid slightly of grenade possibilities. Okay, I'll bring you there instead then. Howdy doody. I'm gonna move you to that corner for potential side grenade. And Karma Suture, hide. We'll bring you over on this side. And we'll bring you down here.
Ясно. Начинаю наблюдение. Commander.
I probably should have waited till he would be able to shoot.
Заткнись.
We're gonna see him. We see him. Hope he doesn't hurt us. Don't destroy. That was good. Don't destroy our power source and hurt us bad.
Отступают.
Well, that's good, but he's gonna run away injured. He may have repair servos for all we know. We didn't get a good look at him. I'd like to take a peek here, but I don't know how far away the command pod could be. You know what I'm saying? So I may just come here and get away from that power source.
Двигаюсь к точке.
Kind of do it that way. And then bring some other dudes up this way.
Je m'en charge, commandant.
So if he gets close again, maybe we can think about something. I don't know what, but we can think about something. How far can you run? Can you get up to the wall? No. Oh, all my slow soldiers. Ebo. Now we do have 2 motion tracker charges.
Sì, signore.
So maybe we can get in position to use that.
Ну подходите, гады. On Overwatch. Got it.
And EcoBot. Well, it didn't cost us last time, so let's hope we can take this cover because you're slow. We have no choice.
Pulling us.
Emo.
Got it.
And Howdy Doody. Yeah, I'll stay there for now.
Come get some freak bags. Hoorah.
Mettez-vous à couvert ici, je suis sur mes gardes.
Okay, he's learned his lesson. However, we don't know how safe it is to move forward with him still around out there. I could at least get to some cover. And if he's somewhere up high, I have the lightning reflexes.
Вас понял.
Is this what the aliens do for fun? At least they're not playing computer games.
Yeah, at least they're not playing Civ. So let's not play group up for his grenade. He may still be able to shoot someone. Like I said, he's alone. I'm thinking Kibo, you right there. You know, spreading out a tiny, tiny bit so he can't hit as many with a grenade. And I'm feeling okay doing that because this ship goes pretty far back, so I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that a command pod isn't like sitting right there. Or sitting right there. I guess there's nothing that says they couldn't. Yeah, I'm almost more nervous about coming here where there's unhindered view from underneath this ledge than I am going up on the ledge. Okay. And that allows me to get EcoBot moved up. Maybe I just, well, then I'm tempting grenades. So let's think about that before we do it. You know what? Let's get you all the way up here, and then you're going to be close enough where I could use your last motion tracker Shakti rockets, perhaps. Howdy doody, let's get you up here. I don't think he'd fly far enough to be able to throw a grenade. Besides, we're all pretty hidden there.
Je vous couvre d'ici. J'ouvre l'œil, commandant.
Karma Suture, it's going to be time to get you up to the door now. So now we're going to have Freaky Friendly going this far, because he has shorter range.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Ooh, I like that. Moving to Overwatch.
Emo. Take a door position in case you get a shot. And Karma Suture, get up there. What's he gonna do? Oh, he could see us. Oh man, it's one of those he sees us, but we don't see him things. Damn it. Well, if I find the command pod doing this, well, or maybe, because he seemed up high, so maybe I go here, so if a command pod's like right over the edge, I won't see him. Maybe I can see the floater. Let's find out. We see him. Okay. So he doesn't have Healy servo things. Let's take a shot, get hollow targeting on him. Yeah, I'm not gonna let Kibo take any more hits than that. Oh hey no, hail no. I don't think he's landed, unfortunately. So this is a solo shot. Yeah. Thank God we hit, because I started thinking if that solo shot doesn't hit, I don't know if I don't know if EcoBot, well, okay, EcoBot could have stood and taken cover here and probably maybe had a shot. So let's get some people up here. 45, we probably got the command pod left. That's my best guess. Command pod of 6, because otherwise that means there's another pod of 4. No, that'd be 51, another pod of 3, and that just doesn't make sense with what we've been seeing. So I'm gonna guess a pod of 6. And if that's the case, it's got to be the command pod. So we need to, maybe what we do is we just get people up here and see if the command pod starts making some noises for us. That would be helpful. That would be nice. I would like that.
Roger that.
Okay.
Oh, you have repair servos too. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. You have repair servo, so I don't have to waste a med kit. You might heal a few points on yourself. So how about that? Why don't you do it? Without moving. Shakti rockets. Let's get you up near the front so we can maybe pop motion, the final motion tracker. We'll listen for sound cues too. So we have a single rocket.
Come get some freak bags. Oorah.
We have 3 smokes.
Yeah!
No sound. Okay. Does anybody? Yeah, we need a few reloads, so we'll stay where we are for some. Bring the laggers back, and get the reloads in. So we're all set for the final command pod.
Let's go!
Yeah, and you got your repair servos going. So continue. Once everybody's reloaded, I'll move next turn to try and get a scent. I'll pop the motion tracker, see if they're anywhere close.
Overwatching.
Get the sniper. Maybe here for the moment.
Heading for that location.
That's right. Come get some freak bags. Oorah.
Yeah, I think everybody's reloaded now.
Okay!
You popped up there so fast, Karmasutra. I thought you were going to keep running. You're the visuals of that one. No, it repaired armor too. Because it repaired those 2 armor. Go figure. It only repairs so much armor though. It stops at some point. I should probably read exactly how it says that. It doesn't heal all the armor all the time, but it heals some armor. Where was I? Okay, yeah. We'll make you feel like a soldier, Karmasutra. We'll let you overwatch.
Fear's a great doctor!
No sound. No sound. Didn't he get to shoot last time? Did he get to take a shot against Chrysalid way back when? Okay, here we go. Motion tracker. Nope. Let's come to the edge. Nothing. Ah, so they could be really far back. Can I push it? It's a little more than my comfort zone. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's potentially the safe move. Think we can get away with 6? What are the odds? They're just over the edge of the site. I'll tell you what, well, then I won't have the motion tracker though. That's the thing. I kind of got to do it now, even though all my support wouldn't be ready. You're a brave soul, braver than Commander, Shakti. Okay,
That
nothing.
alien is clearly different from the others. It's wielding a power unlike anything we've previously encountered.
I think we want that. Rickroll. What do we got to do? I was hoping we'd hear some kind of sound cue from where they are, so I could throw my final battle scanner and then know for certain. So, what do we do? Well, one thing I do is I bring my sniper right to the edge.
Moving.
That's going to give me what's called field of fire. We'll bring a suppressor right to the edge.
We should get moving.
And since I didn't see anything, it should be safe for me to next turn bring Ripley here to get some pretty good coverage. So there's two moves there that I'm happy making.
Okay. On my way.
So we can move up a little
Understood. Moving out.
and see if we can get a sound cue. Everybody put your best hearing ears in there. Put your best hearing ears on.
J'y vais.
Let's listen.
Je vous couvre d'ici. En vigilance.
Yeah! I will harvest their pain.
Tebow's gonna he's kind of in protective mode with the good doctor.
Буду настороже. Overwatching.
Lead is gonna fly and heads are gonna roll.
We now kind of know where we hear him. So we heard it over in this direction-ish. Okay. So how do we want to play this? Well, we know from the battle scanner. So I think I do want to do what I said. Should be safe to bring Jonesy here. And that's going to give, with her limited squad sight, that's going to cover most of this corner. How far back does it go over there? And that'll give us fairly good coverage. And it should be safe because we saw no blips and it's only 4 spots over, so we should be safe going there. Okay, Ellen.
Oh, yeah!
And then we have some short-range shooters here. More on this side. Well, maybe I also... Yeah, steadied rocket can cover that area. Sniper can cover that area. Freaky friendly, no. So those people that can't cover that area, and the final pod probably isn't a roaming pod frequently. I'm trying to think. I don't think I saw it as a roaming pod in any of the practice runs I watched on YouTube. So I'm betting on it being relatively safe. So Kibo, come here. When I see new things in the background, it freaks me out. I'm just like that. People like taking me to scary movies because it's little tiny things like that that freak me out. Rickroll, do I keep you there? You know, I think I keep Rickroll. You have squad sight, and you're highly mobile to move around for us, depending on where in this corner they show up. And potentially you get a height advantage shot and all that. But you're going to be mobile enough to come down here for a potential hit and run, depending on how they activate. I think I'll keep you there like that. You're a short-range shooter.
Let's move!
Will to kill, I'm bringing you over to this side. Because what I envision is, if we heard them down below, like we said, I'm going to bring some people up. Now... yeah. I think I'm going to bring my shorter range shooters in this direction. Well, not that Will to Kill is, but he's highly mobile. And having him be able to jump down from above.
Oh, joy!
appeals to me. EcoBot, yeah, you're short range. You got to get over as close as we can get you. I'm wondering if they're back over there and you're about here. So I'm going to estimate that I can get to this point safely. Beyond that, I'd probably activate looking over that edge. So we're going to have to be very careful. Very, very careful.
There's gonna be a bunch of red flying in a second.
Oh yeah, and Freaky Friendly, I consider you a short range shooter. Get over here. Yeah, they're still coming from that direction. So I can kind of see setting up with Freaky Friendly here, so if we activate down here, he might have potential shots below. You know. Howdy Doody could be there, Freaky Friendly, and EcoBot. All are short range people. So, Kibo, let's bring you here. Nothing sees you. Howdy Doody, let's test that. We're not seeing from there, so I'm really thinking we shouldn't see from over here. But why push it this turn on a yellow move? You know, because remember, this is the slowest part of our team right over here. These three, well, not Howdy Doody so much, but EcoBot,
Double time.
Freaky Friendly, they're the pokey ones.
I hope they're ready to get a gut full of slugs.
Lucian will send you right next to Kibo.
Je me dirige vers la position. Je vous couvre les
And then I'm hoping, like Lucian, he could maybe jump down and then move to get a flank. Yeah, there's all sorts of things that can happen. Now, Freaky Friendly. Well, if you're not going to let me click on you, let's do it that way. Yeah, this shouldn't allow you. No, we'll just come here. Okay, who's up now? Ellen Ripley, Overwatch.
Armed and ready.
Lucian, just Overwatch.
en vigilance.
Karma Suture, from there, you can throw smoke. Overwatch.
Your death.
And
Come
Kibo.
to the doctor.
And Shakti steady. So I think this turn... No, I think what I'm going to do is set up on that ledge. Because I think we're... Like I said, I explained I think we're safe doing that.
Will do.
We are. Then I'm going to throw the battle scanner off into that corner. And see what we got. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, a lot of people looking for quarterbacks. You're right.
Lead is gonna fly and heads are gonna roll.
Position confirmée.
That's our magic line that we're going to be at. We've drawn the line in the sand, and that's it. So maybe I throw it this turn, and then we'll have a turn after that it'll be active, and we can utilize it and figure out where we want to move. So let's do it. We're gonna have to move right away next turn though, to take advantage of what we learn here. But we heard the sound cue down below, or could it have been up above? What do we? It felt like it's down below when I heard that sound cue, but is it? I don't know that it shows elevation, does it? Do those sound cues show elevation? Well, I'll tell you what. It seemed like it said it was here, but I have a feeling, or maybe here. I wonder if I lob it here because there's no edge. Will that show me what's down below since there's no railing? And then clarify if I'm wrong and they were upstairs? How far can I throw it? That's as far as I can throw it. Or do I throw it down here? It's, yeah, that's what I thought. It was just direction. So, let's cover all bases here, and then I think I'll see some vision down below if I put it on this edge, because there's no railing like over here. In fact, seeing that circle, that's probably one of those automatic jumpy things is what this is. So let's put it at the top of the automatic jumpy thing and see what we see. Right, as close to the edge as I can get it. And let's hope.
Сканер готов.
Okay, we see rings. Well, we see 6 rings. Let's go evaluate what we see. Aha! They're both! I think I see a shadow right there. I see 2 shadows. I don't know how well it comes through on whatever your monitor is, but there's a Sectoid commander head there, and it looks like a big old Sectoid commander head there. And 1, 2, 3 outsiders.
What's up, Doc?
And there might, I'm not 100% sure, that could be a little blip of an outsider downstairs too. Okay. So that's more likely what we're looking at. And we know, hey Carlos, how you doing? You just made it for the final pod. It looks like 2 Sectoid commanders and 4 outsiders, as best I can tell. And so, like I said, I'm going to be the battle scanner will stay active 1 more turn. Oh my God! Look how close we got. We were a step away from activating just a little bit too soon. Oh baby. Okay. So I think I just sit here and wait till we all get all our actions back, and I move next turn. We move next turn. We move next turn.
Got it.
Everybody,
Field, Commander.
brace up, get ready. Good. We are going to have lines of sight on some. We don't know. We might have line of sights on the one underneath too. It's just that they aren't as clearly shown by the battle scanner.
À couvert par ici, vigilance.
I'm going to bring you a little closer, Karma Suture.
Okay.
We don't have to worry about having you hunkered this turn. Next turn you can if we need it. And then we also have telekinetic field as an option, depending on how I move you.
On Overwatch.
Yeah. I think I see the two big heads in the shadow. A little bit two dark spots in the shadow. Now I could open a rocket. Or maybe I have Kibo do the activation. And then depending on how they move, up, down, maybe they all jump down, he would have a grenade launcher to be able to do stuff. I also have a steadied rocket. I can activate a rocket over here. Yeah, on their heads here. They're definitely close enough for that. For a javelin rocket. Depending on how they scatter, you should still be able to help us out. I got a sniper. I kind of don't want to open with a sniper in case they go into a awkward cover position and I need that extra oomph. So I'm kind of thinking Kibo doesn't take himself out of the picture if I run him up. They'll just see him move and activate, and then he has his grenade. Or collateral damage or whatever he needs, and then all the other shooters can move and react based on, and I got smoke nearby to throw if things get a little awkward. I got lots of extra shots. You know, well, maybe you don't quite have the range that I would hope. But you know what I'm saying? You will have the range depending on how they scatter, and then once those guys get visible, we kind of got to see how they scatter. And that way, if I bring Kibo here, I'd have the ability to both launch a grenade down below or up above, depending on how they scatter, to mess with their cover. Then you have, you know, limited opportunities. You would have a little bit of opportunity to come down here and flank and get hit and runs. So, and then with jumpy boots, you could get back up here if we need. So let's just see how they scatter. It's hard to know what we need to do till they set and scatter. So here we go. That's my decision. We could have done rocket. We could have sniped. We could have. We're doing this. Okay, here we go. We're live. This is it. This is it. This is it. Oh, a fourth one came up. I didn't. I guess one came up there and I didn't notice. So he's in full cover. Half, half, half. Okay. Karma Suture, you can be seen by that guy and that guy. That I'm not liking your position all of a sudden. What do we got down here? These two guys. Who sees them? They're probably the ones I want to deal with first, because I have people over here. I got people. Who can you see? Can you see anybody up high? You can see him, you can see him, and you would be able to suppress at least one of them up high if I needed you to. So yeah, I would then be able to potentially suppress two of the outsiders. Well, right now it says you don't see any of them. Oh, probably because you're a little too far away. And the one you can't see, who knows which one that is. I don't... Oh, the ring that says you're within is probably one of those. No, the sectoids aren't the closest. For some reason, you can't see this one. I don't know why. But you can move to get a suppressive spot, and then go. We can go from there. I'm gonna shoot away the cover. These are the ones that scare me the most. Yes, I don't like outsiders either. They hit hard, they can hurt. But I gotta like take away their cover. And give us a chance to take them out right now. Okay, cover gone. And you know what that means? Oh, you see a lot. So Rickroll, to hell with anything up here, don't get distracted. Since they're flanked, you get to shoot once at each to get them hollow targeted. 100%. Nine. And 100% on the other one. Crit! Now I only need one more shot. Rickroll, good job. So I can have my sniper finish this off, and then we'll have double tap of 97 or 82%. So I'll have another shot I can bring over there. Let's finish this thing off. Oh, yeah, I gotta... No, it's double tap, so... I probably have a 100% shot steadied or not. So maybe I take my first shot over here. Because then it's still a pretty damn good 97 or 82. And maybe I don't do the 82. because I can bring suppression over there by moving friendly or something. I'm saying let's launch this grenade now. And you'll be one for all. What can we hit? Oh, this is huge. This is huge. I can hit them all. Since when did your grenade AoE grow so much? Okay, let's see if we get rid of any cover. Some. That's gonna open up some shots. It's weird that you still don't see anything. Okay, freaky friendly, you can come over here, and it says you would be able to suppress the guy in the most difficult cover. And that's your job. That's your job, because I don't see killing him necessarily. I could see having a chance to kill here and here. Who sees them? Do any of you see them? Now you see, for whatever reason, 69, 60, except you don't see that far back. Okay. Well, I have somebody who can see back that far. We're going to bring you up here. Yeah, I'm going to... In fact, yeah, I'm going to bring you here, will to kill, because then you're out of his line of sight, and then I'm going to suppress him. So if I bring you here, and we come very close to killing these two with your hit and run, we're in pretty good shape. Plus, I still have you. Oh, we still... Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, my second... I still have 2 shots here. So who do you shoot at? He's the farthest away, right? Who do you see? Him and him. Yeah, you're not close enough to see any of them in the back. You do, though. From here. So maybe I move you over. No, we're hurting for cover. We're hurting for cover. That's weird that you don't see the guy. No, I don't know. Let's move you here. Maybe you get a step out. Something. Maybe there's step outs being blocked, and that's what's causing it. I know for sure I want you to suppress him, so let's do it.
Heading to that location.
Now all of a sudden you see a lot of them. I mean, you see them all now. Do you see anybody else? No. Your shot is less... doesn't hit as hard. Wait, you also have a flashbang would work on these guys. See? Oh, look how far you can throw it. So that's your job. Anyone we don't kill gets flashbanged. And if I move you here, you should still be able to throw it. Yeah. So, howdy doody, you have a new job. Move here, then I can move over a shot, or maybe he'll get to step out where you are and see who you see. We'll find out.
I'm on my way.
Ecobot. Yeah! Now I get the shot here, and you get to take 2 shots. That means I know I can take care of all the rest. Okay, so let's do 2 shots on... Let's do your first shot here. If we shoot like this, we got this. Let's hold off. Now, I'm feeling like I'm gonna take out the guy down here with your first shot, Emo. No mind control allowed on this one.
See you in
Cool.
hell.
And then Emo can shoot here. Okay, that's solid shot. We have 69, 64, so we don't see back there, but when I bring you forward, you will have a shot. We only need to kill him or hit him for 2.
Je bouge.
So you may take a shot from him, but I'm assuming... Damn, we better be able to hit here. Yes. That means you get to take a second shot here. Oh, we're golden. We're golden. You're gonna suppress that guy.
Keeping him down.
You unfortunately now you don't see anybody because we killed them all, so we don't need your suppression. So you'll just Overwatch in case he's a runner. And EcoBot, you could just take a couple pot shots because, you know, actually you only have 1 shot left, but you could take a pot shot because. And you hit. He's in full cover, so a little harder. And then we're gonna flashbang him, so he's suppressed and flashbanged. He could still hit a mech. Poor Kibo. And let's see what happens. Oh, and Karma Suture, because we got the smoke to spare. It's gonna go here. So even hopefully an errant shot doesn't injure us. How about that? So we have just enough toys left at the end. And he hunkers down, and he's dead now. You know why? Because both my mechs are close enough to get around his cover.
Affirmatif.
1 mech. 2 mechs. Flanky flank shots. Kibo, you don't get to use rapid fire enough. 2 shots at 98.
Feels like we're finally turning the tide. Now that we've captured their device, the aliens are running out of secrets.
It's imperative that we begin the research as soon as possible.
Now that we've captured this device, we should probably be expecting the aliens to pursue us more aggressively. I doubt losing it was part of their plan.
Well, I wouldn't call the whole mission too easy, but the last pod worked out like, you know, like crazy good. Because we got a good team for 1 pod at a time, that's why. And, yeah, you know, my other, the other big landed larges will take, and they got a little less than 51, but they'll take a couple streams, so. And this one could have gone faster, farther, but we got locked down in that first room on that first night. And I took so long for turns on that one because we were getting overwhelmed and I had to be so careful, and even with that, we needed luck. But, so I think the only one injured was way back from one of those early chrysalids, Shakti rockets, who technically should be dead right now, but somehow we got through it. And which is nice because his rockets mattered to get rid of that cover for the, I mean, we had just enough left for the end. Just enough. Let's go see what the rewards are.
I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one who understands this war isn't over yet.
No.
The existence of this artifact, which we believe to be a communication device of some kind, begs the question. If the Sectoid commander was the alien leader, then who or what was it communicating with? I believe this is indeed the same creature we encountered when we made first contact with the aliens. As we have observed, it is somehow capable of using its mind as a weapon. If we were to study the specimen's brain tissue, perhaps we might be able to adapt this ability for our own purposes.
So technically, you got to remember this cutscene was made for the original XCom, where you wouldn't have met an Ethereal yet. So all we would know about at this point is the Sectoid commander. So that's why it seems a little strange based on what we've experienced. We've experienced Ethereals and Sectoid commanders for quite a while now. And that cutscene is like for the base game where this is where you're first seeing that stuff. Yeah. So that's why that cutscene was a little awkward that way. But still, we got the hyperwave beacon, and that's going to be some new research for us. Cool. Shakti rockets. Yeah, no low rolls for him. We're losing him for 20 days, but we get him back. That's the important part. Everybody else out for normal fatigue time. Unfortunately, the commander, that was a lot of stress on his shoulders, so he's out for 7 days. Let's go take a look at the rewards. So, new research, alien communications. It's the hyperwave beacon. We got 11 sectoid corpses, 2 sectoid commanders, 11 heavy floaters, 6 mutons. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not regular floaters for our AIM module. Cyberdisk wreck, chrysalid carcass, 9 of those. 3, that was a lot of chrysalids. But no berserkers, right? That's shocking. I guess they decided to lean heavy into the chrysalids. 116 Illyrium, 147 alien alloys, 81 weapon fragments, 130 meld, a lovely alien entertainment system, those things, that's alien food, stasis tanks, surgery. I don't think we need stasis and surgery anymore, so we could sell all those. Yeah, the thing is, cash, I'd rather trade some of the cash we're going to be able to make for a few more allies, a few more meld, weapon. I'd like a little more of these 4 than everything else, because cash is not what we're hurting for. It's the other stuff. But I'm not turning this down. I'm not turning this down. That's for sure. All right, we eliminated the alien base in France. And maybe we'll start getting viewers again from France as a result. Maybe they'll come back now. Let's go.
We will be watching.
Okay, so the first thing, we're already coming into this thing with 1588 cash. Like I said, cash is not our problem. Alien resources are at 43 right now. That's good. Yeah, if you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Oh man, that's good. It feels that's a weight off my shoulders, having that mission behind me, having experience with that mission now. So we're up to 518 Illyrium, 220 alien alloys. I don't remember the last time we've been that high, but you know how fast those are going to go away. Weapon fragments, we're past the curve on that one, where I don't think weapon fragments are going to be an issue anymore. And look at that, meld, sweet meld. So maybe we look at a few more gene modifications now. And soon we're going to have a mech suit research finishing, and we'll have to see how much meld is needed there.
Probably just another drunk pilot asleep on a long haul.
Alien entertainment, look at that. The alien entertainment alone, 250 bucks. And it says this item has no research benefit, so sell it. Alien food, this item has no research benefit, sell it. To who? Who's gonna buy that if they're not aliens to eat it? Don't really need stasis tanks anymore. I don't think.
Things
Should
are
we
heating up
should we
out
keep
there.
10 just in
Tracking
case?
multiple
I'm
unidentified
forgetting
targets.
something. Okay, then we got the damaged. Those fusion cores are way back from that first mission with the Mongo Berserker in it. We've been hanging. I never. How many did I sell? A couple, and we have 2 left, or I just didn't sell them at all. I can't remember. Sectoid cores, a lot, 45. So yeah, that's what we got to sell. We're gonna make another quick $500 just in cash. Now let's go look at our research.
I appreciate your
'Cause we have
efforts
a
to
new
support the
research
research team,
available.
Commander. I've
Okay.
already put
Well,
the new
this
recruits
one
to work in the lab.
is done in 1 day, so we might as well finish it. It's gonna give us an upgrade for my mobile, for my Pathfinders. It's gonna give me an upgrade option for them on armor. What does this one cost? Oh, easy peasy. The new hyperwave beacon plus 100 delirium. We got it. So this comes next. The only thing we don't know is how long it'll be. And then after that, I'll put in this if we need it, or more enjoyably, if we get the plasma cannon, heavy plasma cannons. I would absolutely love to get the whatever it's called. There's a special plasma weapon, plasma dragon, I think it's called. Oh, the topic overview. Oh, that's good to see. That's not bad. And maybe we have enough scientists that it's probably going to be 7 days. But now we got to try and get that extra heavy, because I would like to have long-range plasma gunner weapons. I think that's what that unlocks. I'm not sure what else, but that one for sure is a big hole in our arsenal. So there's that. Let me
Anticipated this outcome.
let me go
Crippled their
here.
entire support
You know the
network.
one thing I've been kind of wanting?
This isn't the end.
Well, there's a lot
We
of
have no
things I
choice now
want.
but to take it further. We have
I'd love to
find our
have
remaining
the plasma
ships
dragon is correct.
and
Yeah,
finish
see?
what they
Sometimes I
started.
remember names. Sometimes I do. Let's see. You know, we could always equip whatchamacallit, just a regular interceptor with a plasma cannon, get an extra one out there. But actually, let's take a look at our hangar. No. Yeah, so one more Phoenix cannon, which is a coil gun. The leaders don't need them. There's a second one I need. Oops, I went too fast. Yeah, that's the second one I need. Now let's go jump to Europe. Hawkeye doesn't need one, so we're perfect there. Both coil guns there. And so I just need a third. It looks like I only need 3 because my leaders don't need them, even though I got one there. So technically, I could put a Vulcan cannon back on Captain Missile, but since this leader takes everybody out, I'm happy keeping it there. So no. So it looks like I need 3 to replace 3 Vulcan cannons on non-leaders. So we all have coil guns. So all non-leaders have coil guns. And none of these leaders is high enough, so I need both leaders, so they don't need it. Yeah, so I gotta build 3 of them. So, and nobody is injured enough to matter. So, let's look at that first to start upgrading all the little details we've been putting off for so long. So if I could build three of these. I don't know. Is there a mech? Is there a plasma weapon for a mech? The railgun's pretty damn powerful as is. I don't know if I've seen a mech plasma unless that's unlocked with the heavy weapons. that we still need to get. Yeah, I'm gonna build. I want to also build for my infantry a regular plasma rifle, and see if we can. I just got to make sure, because that 220 alloy is gonna disappear fast. So the Phoenix cannon, I'm still more important about controlling the air, so I want to upgrade the last 3 coil guns, and it's not overly expensive. It's basically 18 alloys. We're still over 200 alloys, so we're doing that. 1, 2, and I always do them separate in case I decide I need to cancel. It's easier to cancel. Well, you know, you can cancel 1, 2, or 3 instead of all 3, so that's why I always build separate. I don't know if I ever said that before. Let's go check plasma rifles, how much they're gonna hurt me. We could think about a reflex cannon. So let's see, plasma rifle. Yeah, but it's the alloys that I don't know how much. That's going to limit me on how much I can build. You see what I'm saying? But I want a plasma rifle. We're going to take one of those. How many alien rifles do I have? So, because if I build this, would I may only have 1 alien rifle, but let's use it here. I mean, I have the cast. See, now we're down to 113 alloys. I don't know how much my new armor is going to cost. I guess we're going to advance. I'm not going to build anything else because I want to see how much the new armors cost. Yeah, I think that's the only... Right, that's the only... I got to capture some more regular mutons. And then I got to get the battle rifle, too. I gotta capture some more Muton Elites. So yeah, there's upgrades. Although, you know, we're getting by without them. You can win without them, but you do want some. So we'll get as many fun toys as we can before the crunch time comes. The other thing I'm gonna do, I may just fly over Russia and get ready for that. And therefore... build another satellite for backup. Yeah, I want to hold off. I do want to do all this, but let's hold off until I find out the cost of the upgraded mech suit, which we're going to know in a very short time. A day, at most, I think is left on that research. And then I'll know how much that costs. Then I'll have... I got the quick stuff I wanted to get. I can always cancel the plasma rifle if a reflex, or the reflex cannon. We can just see what all those costs are, and I can prioritize from there. Because at least the alloy cannon hits fairly hard still. It's not a huge drop off. That's what I'm saying. I think people have won with Gauss, so. It's doable. The big roadblock is the size stuff that we need to push and still get. Okay. So I'm gonna fly the thing. Since I got my air game in pretty good shape over here, we might as well fly the satellite over Russia, eh? Because I put a satellite up over France after the end of the month. I think it was after the end of the month, and they still sent an airship to shoot it down. So they got putting it up early. Doesn't seem to matter because I put that satellite up. I thought it was after the first of the month, and I thought that's when they set their missions. But no, we still got a high shoot down the satellite mission over France. You know, remind me if I'm wrong, if anybody remembers. Did I put the satellite up? Maybe I put it up early, and then we had the disaster mission, and then I had to postpone, so that may be what happened. So I'll hold off on flying the satellite on Russia till after the first of the month, and then we'll have that as an option coming up. A potential another base. Yeah, well, with that cash, I can afford to get a lot more. So I think I have one under construction. I'm not going to fly the one over Russia yet, just in case maybe it'll save, yeah, we did it, Rainbow. We did it. We came through. Only the one guy from way back at the start that got bit and should have been killed by a chrysalid is out for 20 days. My Rocketeer. Otherwise, we came through clean. So we came through lucky that we should have had one death, technically, but we got through it, and that is my first official alien base assault. Believe it or not, for as long as I've played this freaking game. Oh my god, I'm so excited. That's why everything I do is not like perfect by the book yet, because I still don't know the late game well enough, and I make mistakes. So there you go. Yeah, 540 alien research. Cheers. But their resources are 43, so take all your damn research. If you can't build anything with it, who cares how high your research is, right? Oh boy. So yeah, I think if we go here, yeah, see, I had to have my second satellite back up, so that'll give me one in reserve. I might as well just build, because it's just cash to build a satellite. Start building a couple, just so I have a couple extras in reserve. Yeah, it's cash only. Oh, what the hell? 2? No? Yeah, it was nice. We took that thing down pretty fast. So we do have firepower when we're not overwhelmed. We do have firepower when we're not overwhelmed. So let's advance time. The hangar's okay. Barracks, you know. We got Karaoke. Let's give her promotion that we just, whatever reason, I never gave it to her. Oh yeah, she's my one concealment scout. And I feel like I'm going to give her extra conditioning because her aim has been lacking. And this will give her 4 aim. And then she'll get whatever little aim she gets. Because I don't know that vital point targeting is really going to matter for concealment. And I've not done any other support grenade. What other... Do battle scanners count as support grenades? Yeah, that would give her extra chem. She could be a chem carrier. Yeah, that would give her more utility. You're right, because what's this gonna do? She doesn't shoot a lot from cover anyway. So yeah, smoke and mirrors. That makes sense. I got a new chem carrier too, so that's good. And she's back in a day. Okay. Yeah, too bad they don't include battle scanners too. Wouldn't that be nice? But she's already got a couple. Okay. So the wounded. Oh, that's Marcus Joy is back any moment now too. So I'm only gonna have 2 injured. Machine Hater, who had one of those 40-day injuries, 40 plus day injuries, and then Papa Bear, who just got injured. So that's cleaning up nicely. That's cleaning up nicely. Oh, Smoke and Mirror, it does add a scanner. They see that was what I was wondering. That's really cool with that. So that's nice. Okay, let's advance time. Finish that one research so I know how much my upgraded mech suits are going to cost me. Yeah, that would be. I never know what's safe. I don't play enough concealment. That's why over on the Long War Discord, I think I have it linked in our video description. There's a guy playing a weird kind of combination of characters, and he's using concealment scouts. I think all his scouts are just concealment scouts. So I said, yeah, give me one. I got to see how you play with it, so I could get a better sense of how to play with one. So I'll try to learn up on that. But I'm hit and run scout builder by nature. But let's scan. Oh wait, we're not gonna scan. We got a freaking mission out there. Okay. Whoops. Request from Argentina. No, I don't need a corporal recruit at this point in the game. For commander, no. Could have done better than that. Guess what? We have a mission. I'm gonna do it. So we won't find out how much those suits cost. And let's get down there and put together a team. I think this is the pickup truck one. This is like the skid zone, and then off here is where the pickup truck is, in that road, the lonely road with the pickup, abandoned pickup truck. So, yeah. I got Furball available, that's good. Do we, and I might as well take Nefertiti out. Because she got dense smoke, she has dense smoke now. She just can't, she just doesn't have the free toss of it, so she can't throw 2 per turn. Yeah, this is the one we way back when, the fighter we shot down just before the base assault over France. You're right, the one that went for the satellite to try and prevent the whole base assault. So I'm thinking, why don't I take potential capture just in case we run into the right kind of thing. So I'm thinking we're gonna work, since it's I'm gonna actually try and work a lower level here and there to see what I can come up with. Same with gunners, and let's just hope we aren't overwhelmed. But I'm thinking Hong. I mean, yeah, lower level gunnery sergeant and tech. Let's do Hong. Well, I want to get him up to master sergeant. You know what? He's got a ways to go. So let's do the next level to get more Master Sergeant Gunners. Well, Mags is Tech Sergeant. She's got double tap. And she's got 82 aim. So let's leave the Gunnery Sergeant. Let's see if we can get both our Tech Sergeants leveled up. Mags. And Hong. Did I say Hong? Or was there someone below that? Tariq is a sergeant. There's a tech sergeant. Let's get Hong. See if we can get him up to a gunnery sergeant. And then here, I'm gonna make Bulwark happy. He's kind of a, for me, that is kind of a pokey assault, but we're gonna give him some work. Maybe if we get him a promotion, he can pick up some speed. I don't know if he's up to that level where he can pick extra conditioning and get a little more speed. I hate slow assaults, but I like Bulwark. Because he's got some stuff. And then we could take a sniper. Low level. I'm thinking Godfather. We haven't seen Godfather in a while, and I want to get Godfather worked up. Because he's going to be my next, you know, in the zone sniper that I gotta get. I only have one leveled up in the zone. I gotta get another in the zoner up there, so I have a couple double taps, a couple in the zoners. So let's work with the Godfather. And then I'll take out Knick-Knack. We'll just have just a Pathfinder just to have one on this mission. And we'll go with that. We'll see how this goes. And let's see if we can get him kitted out. How about that? I think maybe, I don't know if I have enough Titan. I may come back and change your Corsair to Titan depending on what we have. I'll go laser rifle with you, and you're okay at 12 speed. And then, yeah, I'll just keep it like this. Your support, Nefertiti, you're commander, so you don't need all the fancy shooting stuff. And back row, you're back row, so you don't need the best of the best armor. We could have a sectoid commander now. Oh yeah, that's right. We can have extra. Well, I don't know, Nightmare. This crashed before the. This has already been on the ground, so I think we're gonna have a lone. I don't think they, you know, flew in a special flight and landed a UFO next to this one just to add the sectoid commander now. You know what I'm saying? I think at least that's the way the game should work, because this was already on the ground and the team, the aliens we're facing should already be known by the game. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go and be ready for a capture just in case. We are gonna take one. I guess I can keep the battle scanners, but you're also gonna have chem. Wherever I have chem, I went right past it. We're gonna do plasma storm, and we'll go Titan with you. Yeah, that's good speed for you, Hugo. Mags, you got the best of the aim of the two gunners, so you get the Nova, plasma Nova gun, and we'll go with my normal pokey gunner builds. Yeah, I'm fine if we get a capturable alien that we're looking for. I'm not going to complain. You'll probably find me trying to find ways to at least have a capture attempt on future missions now. Now let's do that. Maybe I don't want to weigh you down, so we'll just go this and that. Look how slow. Oh, so slow. But I don't, if I'm running, yeah, the only time you're useful or have any speed is if we do run and gun, and even that is pushing it. But that's why I'm saying, I don't know, let's see what your next promotion options, because you're actually, you might get it. Yeah, I think you might get a promotion. Lightning reflexes, let's just run that. BPT, yeah, it'll add to damage output, but I'm going for this because it gives you that extra 1 point of mobility, which is going to be a huge difference for you. And aim and will, you know, we won't complain. But it's that mobility, I think, that we need for you. Vatling. I guess you'll have the laser pistol. Motion tracker. Definitely want a marksman scope. Yeah, your speed's good, so we'll also get you a vest. Oh, I switched something out. So what did I already have equipped? Oh, the marksman scope. And then gunner, you're going to be the long-range gunner. There we go. Pokey. All my gunners are just pokey. And then loadout here. This is fun for you. Oops, nope. Fun for you, Godfather. Fun for you. Illuminator, fuel. Hey, we can afford the vest. Just because you're so squishy. But you're back row, so this is just more emergency in case, like Karma Sutra can tell you, you get a weird flanking sectoid. And then, Nick Vogels, you're going out. So we're going to give you the Valiant. We're going to soon find out how much it costs to upgrade that. We'll go Grenade Launcher, Restorative Mist. I won't take them all, just you'll have good mobility as is. Oh, I can't take them all anyway. I don't know why I was thinking I could take all three. Okay, there's that. And I think we're pretty well equipped. Pretty dang well equipped. I do believe. And let's just check for Nefertiti. What armor do I have left? Guess what? Ooh. Do I want you that slow? Well, I don't see why not. You've got Bombard for the smoke. So you can afford to be slow enough. And then I could always just give you an SMG. Because you're not going to be shooting anyway, so that'll take away the temptation. And there we go. Okay. So, armor protection is the name of this mission. Okay, I think we're all set. But what we're gonna do, we'll see you, Servando. I'm glad you were able to drop in and catch the end of that. We're switching over here anyway because we're out of time and we're set up to go back to our normal routine of mission. A mission on a live stream, not a third of a mission on a live stream. So we got a nice one lined up for this time. Or next time on Friday the 29th. And tomorrow we go back into Wasteland. We have finished up, and there we also wrapped up the Steel Town DLC. So we just sold a bunch of stuff at the bazaar. We're going to head back up to... Tomorrow we're heading back up to the base, or Colorado Springs, check in with Patriarch, and then we're going to go deal with Dorsey and a couple missions up north before we head south to the plains, looking for the final Buchanan sibling. And see how that goes. So we're having some fun there, making good progress there. And if you have a chance to join us in either of those, that's when they'll be this week. So thanks everybody for hanging with me. I'm excited to have completed my first ever impossible base assault, alien base assault, and we came through it. Nobody died. Pretty cool. Howdy doody, even you stayed alive. How about that? All right, this is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do hope to see y'all next time. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Ciao, everybody. And then those on Twitch, hang out. We're gonna raid somebody.